We are at the Haven, Kansas answer plot taking a look at our nitrogen stabilizer demo. We've got this demo set up to where we've a lot of different things that we're looking at on here. Looking at putting all of the nitrogen up front versus doing split applications. And we just side dressed our split application today. One thing to think about when we're thinking about nitrogen management is picking the right nitrogen stabilizer that's going to protect you from the loss that you're most at risk to have. So today we put on urea by itself with no stabilization on it. Right next to that we've got both all up front and side dressed of a urease inhibitor. The urease inhibitors are going to protect that nitrogen from volatilization. Once it becomes ammonia and moves into the ground, then the urease inhibitor then has no effect on stabilizing nitrogen. Next to that we utilize a nitrification inhibitor. And again, that nitrification inhibitor is not going to protect us from volatility. It has no effect on the urease enzyme that converts that urea over to ammonia that can cause it to gas off. That nitrification inhibitor is only going to protect us once that nitrogen or ammonia converts into ammonium that has a positive charge on it and binds very tightly to the soil. The nitrification inhibitor actually affects the bacteria that would normally convert that ammonium over to nitrate. Once it becomes in the nitrate form, then there's really nothing to do to protect that. From that point, once it becomes in the nitrate form, we're subject of actually leaching that nitrogen down in sandier soils where we can get a lot of downward movement of our water, or in heavier soils where we could have saturated soils that drives all of that oxygen out of the pore space within that soil and allows those oxygen loving bacteria to actually steal oxygen off of that nitrate and convert it back into nitrogen gas. So this is Eric Hansen at the Haven answer plot, and just one of the demos that we have out here looking at management differences for corn.